As Adam mentioned, the paint is now perfect. We've got all the swirl marks removed. It's looking exactly how we want it to look. But at this point, there's no protection there. The first rainstorm and a little bit of sun on that water, and that water drop's going to etch that clear coat. Bird balm, anything like that gets on here, this paint is as vulnerable as it possibly can be. A very big upgrade in our new pad system, something that we've been working on for quite some time, is now a sealant, machine super sealant pad for the Flex polisher. Customers who have been with us for a while know that this was kind of something that we didn't have because the old pad system just wouldn't allow you to lay down a thin coat of our super sealant with this tool. Well, we solved that problem. This new face design and new pad design allows this product to lay down really thin. So I'm going to use about that much to cover this area. And when laying down a sealant, low speed. You don't need to go high. You're not polishing. You're just spreading something over the surface. You want it thin, even, and that's it. I'm actually got this machine set at speed 2. And that's it. You're going to let this sit up for about 20 to 30 minutes. If it's humid, give it a little bit more time. You want to see it haze over. Once it's hazed over, it removes just like any other wax, microfiber towel. We'll come back and check on this in a minute. All right, so here we are. We did pretty much exactly 30 minutes. It's a little cold out today. We wanted to make sure it was fully cured. It's hazed up. It's ready to remove. One thing that you should understand when choosing between a sealant, a glaze, a wax, is there are different properties. We really encourage you to jump on our forums, adamsforums.com, and do a little research on the different products. There's different attributes to each one. A sealant is going to give you the most durable protection you can get. So for a car like this one that we're pretty sure is going to go back to the dealer and spend some time on the lot before somebody takes it home, we want to make sure it stays protected. If you've got a car that's a garage queen, something that only comes out on weekends for fun and you just want the absolute best dripping wet look, you might want to look into a glaze and wax combination. For this car though, absolutely one of the best protection. We don't want to do all this hard work and wash it away the first time it sits on that lot. And it should come off just like all the other products. Like I mentioned before, if anything is ever difficult to remove, if you're fighting it, you've used too much. It needs to be thin, and if it's thin, it should come off super easy. That looks great. And there you have it. So now our Flex customers can be using our machine super sealant to put that super durable protection down on their paint and not have some of the issues that we were experiencing with the other pad system where you couldn't get that thin, even coating. I'm really excited about this because, like Adam, I'm a big fan of the Flex polisher. So to have this at my disposal now, awesome. So we have another product to look at here, glaze. It's kind of a bit of confusion with customers. What is a glaze and when do I use it? Think of a glaze as purely a beauty product. It's not going to add any additional protection to the paint. It's not going to do anything other than just make it look nice, deep, and wet. It's a great solution if you're about to run out to a car show. You maybe don't have the full time to lay down a coat of wax, but you want the paint to pop. That's where the glaze comes in. We've also now introduced with our Generation 4 pads a glazing pad. This pad will work with both the Flex and the Porter cable, just like the other pads do. This is made from the same super soft foam as our waxing pads and hand applicators. We color code it red, so it's a visual differential between the gray pad I used to apply the machine super sealant. Our glaze is a very thin product. You're going to want to shake it very well before use. It does tend to separate out a little bit, so shaking before use and a couple of times while you're using it is a good idea. There's not a big benefit to doing a machine application of glaze versus doing it by hand, except for it's going to be faster. About that much product into the pad, again on low speed. And like that, I'm done. I can go around and hit the entire car with this process, probably cut your time in half that you would spend applying this product by hand, simply because the applicator's a lot bigger. Apply, let it haze, remove, and optional, if you're going to use a wax over the top of it, could be applied after this is applied. This is just going to give that paint that extra pop, that extra wow factor. You can use it on your glass, you can use it on your wheels, you can use it on anything that's shiny. A lot of customers even prefer it on the gloss stripes for the Camaro. Don't use it on the matte necessarily. But that's it in a nutshell. So our new glazing pad, super fast way to add shine to your car.